I'm chewing gum. How unprofessional. I was gonna spit it out in my hand, but I realized that'd be really gross. So I just spit it on the floor right next to me. Also, you can probably tell that I'm kind of dying. So I'm trying not to talk as much because literally I just start coughing every time I talk. So this video is probably gonna be super duper short, but I'm trying. Wish me luck. I'm Santa now. So they typically say that the first few episodes of a season are good predictors for the rest of the season. And if that's true, we're screwed. Because this episode was trying to kill everyone. So the basic premise of this episode is that this guy who was friends with the president is murdered, and they have to be like, who did it? As much as this was a good plotline that I was very genuinely interested in, I would like to focus on something else for a moment, which is the writing team for this episode. The team who wrote this episode typically writes DiNozzo in a very distinct fashion, and that fashion is Season 1 DiNozzo. And I'm very pleased to say that it's not as distinct, because typically I'm not a fan of the way they write him, and even in this it shows that he's maturing, and because whenever he's in these episodes he's very, I'm a frat boy in an adult man's body, and that definitely did come out a little bit here, but not nearly as badly. I mean, for God's sakes, he saw Delilah's and he apologized, and I mean, he kind of like went back on it and like made fun of McGee, but it was like a step, okay? I mean, it happened, it's over. She's 1,000 miles away. Girl, tonight she looks so pretty. Yes, you do. Speaking of which, I love the McGee-Delilah relationship happening here. Guys, I have such good news. I liked Bishop in this episode. I thought she was helpful, and I thought she was cool. I liked her. Is that why this video? I said I liked her. Why? There was this one really sweet scene on the boat where I guess it was supposed to be like playful, but I thought it was sweet. Tony asked her about like Jake and like children, and it was like, nah. Bishop, welcome to the NCIS team where we have no boundaries. Holy God, they brought up the like this sexual harassment seminar. Yeah, he hasn't attended one in many years because the last time he did, some girl in back of him licked his ear. Another thing about DiNozzo in this, I'm sure you guys know, they're introducing a new love interest for him in like 2 episodes, and they're really trying to like, I'm desperately looking for a girlfriend. Let me get on Tinder. Let me get on Christian Mingle. DiNozzo's all over the dating scene right now. But not even the dating scene, like the weirdly like, I love you scene. They even had him defending the wife, which is so on DiNozzo. Maybe that was his way of saying, I'm defending the wife because I'd like one pretty soon, actually. Speaking of wives, Jackie Vance is here. Jackie Vance is back. Well, not back. She's back in a flashback, but she's back. And that killed me. I feel like Vance has gone through so much garbage in the last 2 years, and it breaks my heart to see like all this terrible stuff keep happening to him, and I just want to be happy. I just want Vance to find a lady and raise his kids and be successful and make some friends and maybe build a birdhouse. I don't know. Also, there's different Kayla Vance actresses within this same episode, and that confused me to the point where that nanny lady walked in and I was like, who is that? Is that supposed to be Kayla Vance? I really don't know at the rate we're moving. And another one of the things is Vance might have cancer. He doesn't, but like that's what they were leading you to believe, and that's heavy stuff for the 2nd episode of the season. In the end, he's okay, and that's really where the episode leaves off, and it's a pretty heavy episode for the first not premiere of the season. The 2nd episode, I guess, is another way of saying that. I really like this episode. I genuinely thought it was a good start. It was a heavy start, but it was a good start, and I'm excited to see the rest of the season after this. So stay tuned for So It Goes, the Spoilers and Theories edition. Catch you on the flip side, homie.